of duplicity and duplication. Oh, Ronald, you're just in time to assist me with my latest fact-finding expedition. Okay. Our recent foray into Charlatan, and Poo-Poo's friend was in the company of a Danish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Thavnair. I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomenon. But alas, I had nothing to share. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone will have heard the tale of an apothecary bold enough to set up shop on a Garlean battlefield. The inspector and the others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet have found no leads here in the city or at Great Work. I believe they moved their investigation to Yalamad. So I suggest we hurry over and join them. I can't have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan. There is no master plan, dude. If there is, it's probably something that's not dangerous at all. Ow. There you are. My friend... Oh, my friend is extremely ridiculous, honey. Uh-huh. I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my spectacle genius at work. The long-term fan are often the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we're just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist we know to have been traveling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. I mean, that is to say, I'm merely following in the inspector's wake. You wouldn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandy hailed. Wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you in all in any respect, for I am but a copy and a flawed one at that. Stuff and nonsense, clone or not, self-deprecation is unbecoming in a Mandeville man. Exactly, the things you could do are amazing. Oh, I don't know about that. Because you who saved Ronald from certain doom, was it not? Well, not quite as alacrious as mine. Your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. It's kind of you to accept me rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are some small assistance. Too modest by half. I'd say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original. It's enough chin wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this apothecary. Why don't you just say alchemist? Why can't you make it easy? I have to learn these weird new words, and I'm like, please! Make it stop. Phoenix! Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my mount. What are we dealing with right now? Where is it? Oh boy. It should be on this page, I feel like. What is one? Or is it really on this page? No. Or do I not have it yet? I might not actually have it. I thought I did. Oh, there it is. Eden! That's what I was trying to find. That's what I was trying to find. Because if we're gonna do Final Fantasy VIII stuff, we might as well use a Final Fantasy VIII mount. Yes, I know the one whom you speak. Fellow fisherman told me of the friend of his, who set off for war-torn Galamal to sell his medicines. My record's full if you ask me. I have no interest in the affairs of such men. But you do. You do, I take it. But so I suggest you head to hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. Whoa. I forgot how big Eden is. Like, how far up does that go? Do I know any alchemists in Razahan? Of course, more than I can count. I've not heard tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me. What with civil war raging in the world and no standing. The situation's improved in recent days, but even so, the Radiant host still has to provide security for cargo shipment. A lone merc trading here alone? Impossible. Oops, wrong button. I'm just pushing all the buttons today. How we're gonna play this game. They push the button. No? I know of many merchants who travel abroad to ply their wares, but none of them have business in Galamon. You have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. I mean, word is we've signed some kind of trade agreement with the Garleans, but it's still not the kind of place where one simply wanders in and opens a street stall. Oh, what if you could? But what if? Ah, Ronald, I hope your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine. Always. A good friend of the alchemist in question, you say. Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this Facetious fisherman. The story of my apocryphy friend. Oh, you must be, Bariseth. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day. Here's what I can tell you. It comes from a poor, very poor family. And growing up, never had much in the way of money or possessions. He's what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil. Stocks never sold as well as he hoped. So when he heard about the internal strife in Galamad, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of the war was the best place to sell medicines, huh? Or like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Galamad adventure. But while one would have expected him to return lamenting ill fortune, Butter was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's given blessing he found in the snowfields that had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learn how to create gold. I must admit I laughed at first, but then he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Van Hoode. A word brings to mind the bounty of the divine. That's not good. A name I have heard. He is the rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up commercial ventures left and right. Yes, Van Hoode has certainly made his ambitions known here in Dabnare, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yedleme. The dockmasters declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he converted the Gilded Alaria into a private abode and has been filling it with every rare treasure his gold could secure. He pays out particularly large sums for artwork depicting the goddess Asura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers even as a child. I've encountered much lore in Razakhan, yet I recall no mention of this Asura. Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she is not well loved by the common folk. Larson is different though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Asura whom he prays for victory. Ah. So he's taken the concept of war, her being a deity of war, and be like, maybe an inner war between his poor self and his now rich life. He's willing to, in a way, fight to keep what he has. And damn me if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for simpler fishermen, even those who were once dear friends. If you'll excuse me, I really must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. How about that, huh? Our sought-after apocryphy and the upstart merchant prince are one and the same. We assumed the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlean was a certain alien craft and its occupant. Are doing true, but aren't you the hero who helped us when folk were turning into beasts? Oh no, not again. Well, so nasty-looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. Sounds like a case for Inspector Hildebrand. Come, friends. Let us investigate forthwith. Yay! We're investigating! Nah, most likely I'm just gonna go be punching things for an hour. What the? You will stop that! I like how she was pointing up at it. And like, you better stop that. You better chill. She's just like, you need to leave. I thought you destroyed that monster. It's armor. I have the situation under control, citizens. So bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven been forthcoming with answers. How many times must we teach you this? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson? You the old man? That's literally what that line is. Lesson. What are you on? Hold on. Ceases on my way. Lord Van Hooney's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Van Hooney, the merchant who tried to buy Yan Lamad. So he put you up to this? Well, now we have to destroy you again. How did you manage to deduce our dastardly plan? Oh, well, he's become. You just blurted it out. Silence! No one who learns of our scheme can be summoned to live. He squashed mounds and worms. Uh-oh. Where did you... Hold on. Where did he come from? We're doing this again, huh? Oh! That's what's going on. He has an army of them. 3 more sinister skullmen. Was the doctor a quadruplet? Clones. Hey! You're here. Uh-oh. One of them hesitated. Mother? Vexenous vermin will soften you up. Batter up. No! Are we really? Are we really? What? Why'd you run that? A lucky hit. That was not luck. That was pure skill. Please let me fight with the frying pan. Please let me fight with the frying pan. We're really just... Oh. Okay. Oh, don't die it. Yay. Ryan? I actually can't believe we missed that shot. Man, we missed it. We missed the shot, which is concerning. One last pitch. Come on, man. I love the fact that we pointed it out. It's like, yeah, we'll get a home run with this one. Why are we actually doing this? We really just play baseball out here in the desert, in the beach. What a frying pan. The unlimited heavy hitter special. This is what we live for now. What? Lalafell! Bye-bye. Mm-hmm. Have come to expect father's sudden appearances, but what brings you here, mother? A proposition from that merchant, Van Hoody. As a matter of fact, I'm occupying your dad as a manager for Mandeville and Mandeville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion. I've already refused Master Van Hoody once before when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quality of gold at wholesome prices. It's quite an attractive offer considering fine jewelry is our stock in trade, and we thought to at least listen to his proposal. But if he would purposely command his lackeys to disturb the peace of the public court. We can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Exactly. Where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking weaponized fruit manufactory around here somewhere? No, it's just one little ship making copies. As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be hand to facilitate the process. You sure do know about a lot, Inspector Brandy Hill. Even alien starships. Well, duh. It's no great achievement. As I had mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched data from the starship's own archives, which included the vessel's full schematics and functions. Assuming I understand this correctly, is it possible Van Hoody is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? That's like cheating. We share the same suspicion, Master Delion. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals. Of course, 'tis the obvious conclusion. That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hoody is either threatening or deceiving Master Poo-Poo's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage. Yeah, let's do that. Punch this guy in the face. I'm just saying. Oh. We must confront this malicious merchant at once. If your heart's set on confrontation, then you may as well come with us. Van Hoody's invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate. We still need to formally reject his deal anyways, and his pilot will be waiting. That's the first. We're at the second quest already. Crazy. Shall we be on our way? We'll meet at Vanduti's pilot atop the rise, just south of Kajia's footsteps. I'm just jumping right into this. I got you down. Look, it's eating. Can you imagine every time we fire this beam, it could actually be secretly, or in some way, in a very unlucky way, be shooting right into an airship and just blasting it out of the sky. It's like, whoops! Just shot an airship down. Watch out, folks. Watch out for the beam. And private airship. Consume the airship. Lord Gabron. Oh, Goppert. And Lady Julian. Oh, fam. And entourage? Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, despite desperate as they were to meet with the illusionist Master Van Hooty. I see, one moment if you please. This is him probably gonna be like, they're all here. Especially the hero, the star. Anyways, should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Please step aboard, and I shall take you there directly. Whee! I could have flew there on Eden, but they wouldn't let me do that. Oh, that looks wrong. Wait. That looks like... that technology is summoning. Welcome, honored. Yeah, like, it's from the towers. Honored guests to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from distant Oda, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. What an unexpected boon this is. I have been debating when to extend you a personal invitation. But now, here you are, like a wish come true. State your act for the magistrates. Hooty, we know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your outage and the care of Master Poo-Poo at once. Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needed to waste my breath on tedious explanations then. This Master Poo-Poo, I presume? I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. For exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating, quite frankly, obscene amount of gold, but that's the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours to the taking? You could have made anything in the world. You could have made food, probably. Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. With the vaunted Warrior of Light as the template for my clone army, we could conquer this and every other land in creation. What the? I refuse, categorically and empathetically. Yeah, even I'm disturbed by that. Don't you know the term? There can be only one. A pity, yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lego's ritual of manifestation. You're really gonna do it. You're gonna summon a primal. Like I said, I knew what this was from the start. All was prepared long in advance for your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystal. As for the recreated congregation of worshippers, well, I have but to clone myself. For all, who is more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me? That means every one of those weird I guess, like, pods is a clone of him inside it. It's like it's literally the Tower of Babel all over again. Just not on that scale, thankfully. Divine Asura, take up thy blade and wage war upon my earthly rival. What rival? Can't believe this. This is kind of sad that this is how she will be rid. That we will have to play her. No. Nay, Hildebrand. Against a primal, we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hildebrand. We can't have you here. Let's make a gentlemanly withdrawal. Whoa! Wow, that looks pretty cool, though. Yeah, so this Asura has only really appeared in Final Fantasy IV. The gimmick of her fight was her heads determined what she would do. One of them caused healing, and the others were like attacks, magic, support. Hell, she could literally reflect magic and everything. She's also considered one of the, she's considered an optional boss that you can fight in order to get her summoned in 4. After you defeat her, up next was Leviathan, which was in 4, oddly enough, Asura's husband. Because they ruled the kingdom where summons come from.